and he has to win the rest of his games. He's got to win out if he is to have an opportunity to qualify, at the very least, for Division 2. He has the white pieces against Indian Grandmaster Suri Vaibhav, who was a prodigy. He was Grandmaster, I think, at 14 years old. Hasn't had as smooth of a second half of his career, but he is still knocking on the door of 2,600, right? These are the players who often go under the radar and can beat absolutely anybody in an individual game. I don't know if he's going to be beating Anish Giri in this game, though.
No, I think Black's best move is taking the pawn that's on the side of the board and putting it on b2. Because that rook staring down the open b file is very scary. Because Black can't really castle queenside. You're walking into an attack. But as you're showing, putting a pawn on b2 would be best for Black. Ooh, rook b8.
Oh, rook b7. Oh, that's a huge tactical blunder. And Anish is going to see that in his sleep.
Yeah, and, well, I mean, rook takes b7. If you take back, bishop c6 check. And he plays it. Bishop takes d5. You take rook on b8 first, and then can just take back. It's a brilliant move, but it really was caused by a huge mistake, a blunder from Black. But Anish is not going to miss this idea, giving up a rook temporarily to win more material.
No, he is not. And obviously the blunder was led on by the massive pressure that Anish was putting on all three sides of the board. Center, there's an open e-file. G4 pawn is under attack, and obviously the queen side was a no-go zone for Black's king as well because of that semi-open b-file, which is now a fully open b-file. And White is going to combine threats on all these sides of the board. Rook e1 is the immediate threat. F takes g4 just wins a pawn. That would be very Anish style. Just take on g4, secure your extra pawn, and win the game technically.
Why not? Black's knight on b8, undeveloped. White's rook on f1, better than the rook on h8. Though the rook is staring at the h4 pawn, White will be able to defend it. Knight g6 can be met by a knight to f3 or even pawn to h5. It does look like Anish has this one under control.
It does indeed. White is going to win this game. He's 5 minutes up on the clock. This has been a massacre. Anish Giri, big rebound win against Suri Vaibhav, and he is still very much in contention. Speaking of contention, we have the top board, Musard Farusha having ended in a draw. We just checked on Aroni and Shimanov, so let's keep going down the list perhaps and look at some of the games on boards 5, 6, etc. We have Denis Lazovic against Jordan Van Forest. They've got a pretty boring position. We can check in really quickly. Anything around that area catching your eye? Should we look at Lazovic's game real fast?